We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Cincinnati Reds and the New York Mets. So coming to the plate, Nick Senzel, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch coming, here it is. And this is taken outside for ball one.
7 o'clock.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one. So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. Galvis has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Bases are empty, one man out. And another foul ball. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Misses, ball two.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Fouled off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a liner. Foul. And it's fouled away. Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number two. So stepping in, Christian Yelich. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he gets ahead 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Now batting, Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way.
Number 6.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting second.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Guerrero, just 21 years of age. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Guerrero is retired, 2 down now.
Batting third.
So bases are empty. Here with 2 gone, and up next the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Here comes the first pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Castellanos will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Digging in, Nicholas Castellanos. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
Nick Castellanos.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. The 1-1. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Number 19.
Now here's the pitch.
Votto.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. At the plate, Aristides Aquino. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Alonso is there, and the side is retired. So here's Pete Alonso. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Count is 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. So striding forward now, Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. One ball and 1 strike to their DH here tonight. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. And he fouls this one off.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
And Cano's able to lay off that time. He'll reach on the base on balls. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Counts even a 2-2 to Marisnick.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Mike Moustakas.
Fouled away. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He's been pounding his zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Jesse Winker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fouled off. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Stays alive, still 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Ahmed Rosario, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time. And he punts the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now the pitch. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at bat there.
Batting ninth.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Eduardo Nunez.
A swing and a ground ball to third, but this is foul for the first strike. This is foul right side. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Now here it comes. Oh, and he was in complete control of that at-bat from beginning to end as that last one's waved at and missed for route number 2.
Number 6.
Gray gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. Now in the box, Nick Senzel. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Settling in now, Freddie Galvis. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
2 balls and a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 3 balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Swing, strike 2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And it's fouled away. Lined hard toward right center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
In is Christian Yelich. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Slow roller down the third baseline. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. Now here it comes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends. Digging in to try it again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The third baseman, number 27.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Slider, ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And that misses 2-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
The right fielder, number 30.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Michael Conforto becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Pete Alonso is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now batting.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Liner in there for a base hit.
Center fielder, number 50.
Here's Jake Marisnick. And he fouls this one off. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that all ready to go in the top of the 5th. Nick Castellanos now looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. And, oh, man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
The first baseman.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard to short. Rosario's got it. There's one. On to first, and Votto is retired. It's a double play.
Now
stepping in, Aristides Aquino. First pitch on its way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Fouled away. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Into the box now, Wilson Ramos, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Wilson Ramos is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Now batting. The left fielder, Eduardo Nunez.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Top half of the sixth about to get started. Ready now for Cincinnati. Mike Moustakas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. The pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. One and one to Tucker Barnhart. 1 out, nobody on. Left side, but well foul. Still 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. Marisnik is under it. 2 down. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jesse Winker. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Bottom of the inning now. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him up.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Grounded to short. Galvis has it. And there's out number 2. Next up from New York, Michael Conforto. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
Fouled off. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the... Stepping up to the plate, Nick Senzel will start the seventh in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
1-1 to the Reds' leadoff man. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
And the pitch. Hit out towards second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. On to first. And how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? One away.
Number 3.
Digging in, Freddie Galvis. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball one. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike three. And here's Christian Yelich now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And it's fouled away. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Stepping in, Pete Alonso. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Leaps and he makes the catch. He took away a home run. Wow. Robinson Cano the next to dig in. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Cano waits on the first pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Right fielder looking up, and as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. Standing in now, Jake Marisnick. Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written it. Now at the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. A hit in 2 tries so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Nope.
And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
3 balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the gap in left center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Seth Lugo is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save.
Number 67.
In now, Mike Moustakas as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Lugo rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Behind 0-2 now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Striding in, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
The 0-2 once more. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Number 6.
Here it comes. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Fastball well outside. Popped him up. Votto has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tucker Barnhart. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing 1 to tie in the top of the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
The 0-1 is a curveball high, 1-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. And now for the Reds, Jesse Winker, been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And a ball 1-0. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
So 2-2 now. This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. Scooped up on to first, and now the Reds are down to their final out here. Reds down to their final out now, and that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. The Reds down to their last strike. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. A sold-out crowd of 41,800 get to their feet now in Flushing. Cincinnati, good night.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. New York jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jacob deGrom is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Reds, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.
Outside. Got him. Nope. Ball. Nope, that's the ball. Stop. Outside. Hey! Nope. Inside. Ball. Nope. Ball. Nope. That's low. That's the ball. That's in. Out. Outside. Ball. He's up.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. So striding forward now, JT Realmuto. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
7 o'clock.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Still shirt sleeve weather tonight. 78 degrees here at game time. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Here now the 2-2. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nimmo is there, and he has it for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Ball even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. Two out, nobody on. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The next 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jeff McNeil is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting a tone, pounding the zone.
Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Into the box now, Michael Conforto. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he lays off there, 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out this. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. To 2-2 now. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Didi Gregorius waits on deck. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Ready now, Didi Gregorius, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So now to the plate, Logan Forsythe, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through. A base hit. Gregorius is on his way home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Here's Jay Bruce now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. High chopper towards first, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And a heads-up play to get back to first, as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Coming to the plate now, Scott Kingery. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nimmo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Williams is under it. 1 out. Here's Robbie Cano now.
The designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Cano.
That's outside.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Up next will be Nick Williams, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, JT Realmuto. He flew out in his last at-bat. Popped him up. Ramos has a play. 2 gone. So striding in, Andrew McCutchen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Brandon Nimmo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch coming, here it is. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Coming in is Williams. It's down for extra bases, and the Mets have their first hit of the game. J.D. Davis the next to bat. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. Kingery's there. Forsythe for 1. On to first to complete the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Ahmed Rosario. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Rosario is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. New inning set to get underway. Striding into the box, Bryce Harper looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Out in front of it, strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And I believe perhaps a balk has been called here. Yes, it has. And that's going to move the runner up to third now with still just one away. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he's called out on a close play at third. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The batter, number 13, second base, Logan Forsythe.
Into the box now, Logan Forsythe. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will track it down. Here comes the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The batter, number 9.
At the plate now, Jay Bruce, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
And Bruce will lay off that one. He's aboard. It's ball 4. And in steps Scott Kingery. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Gregorius, the runner at third. Forsythe on second. Bruce on at first with 2 down. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well. At the plate, Nick Williams. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the run will score all the way from first. Now a 5-0 lead. To the plate now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that could do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Drilled on the ground to short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. The relay, and he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end. So here's Jeff McNeil. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free-swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jeff McNeil becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Lined hard toward right center, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Next for the Mets, Pete Alonso. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now,
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So digging in now, Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's Bryce Harper now. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, LABOYLA.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, the Mets DH, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Sent on the ground out to second. Forsythe is there, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. To third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning. So next to the plate for the Phils, Logan Forsythe. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Late that time for a strike. Ball 1, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario at short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next will be the designated hitter. Jay Bruce comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Paul Sewald, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 51.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Conforto is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. In now, Scott Kingery. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. 2 out, nobody on. Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Grounded down the third baseline. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Digging in, J.D. Davis. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Standing in, Ahmed Rosario. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Now the pitch. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
The batter, number 6.
In now, Jeff McNeil. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso as he'll send a ground ball down to third. To Forsythe for the force and the end of the inning. 7th inning ready to roll. Ready for another shot now. Nick Williams, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Softly hit toward the hole. Fielded cleanly, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here, middle of the order, guys coming.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Additional 7th inning, stretch.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in. They'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Morgan is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. He's set and the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
And it's 1-2.
1-2.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Pitch on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate.
Leading off for Philadelphia,
Justin Wilson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch coming, here it is.
Now, ball 1. Number 38, Justin.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
The first baseman, number 7.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And another foul ball. Wilson is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. At the plate, Didi Gregorius. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
The batter, number 13.
Now at the plate, Logan Forsythe. Dylan Betances takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 68. Yellow.
From the belt, the pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario brings it in. McNeil at second to finish off the force play, and that retires the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ready for another chance. J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis.
Rowdy Tellez will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. A 1-1.
No, inside. Ball in.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ahmed Rosario. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Jeff McNeil. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and a strike to count. Fastball laid off well below the knees. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. There's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. All set to start the 9th in this one. Digging in once again, Jay Bruce.
The designated hitter, Jay Bruce.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says the third base umpire Patrick Johnson. It's ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run.
The batter, the third baseman, Scott Kingery.
At the plate now, Scott Kingery fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball. That's inside.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Nunez is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Stepping up now, Nick Williams. He was a ground out victim last time up. Seth Lugo enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, JT Realmuto. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. Nunez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He singled his last time up.
The third baseman, number 27.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. The Mets down to their final strike. Shot toward right center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Forsythe has it on to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. Philadelphia took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros and the New York Mets. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Alex Bregman.
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
7 o'clock.
And it's quickly 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Their count now at 2-2. Pitch popped up. There to make the catch is McNeil, and there's one away. Next up for the Stros, Michael Brantley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. Bases are empty, one man out. Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And it's fouled away. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.